So can you first just talk a little bit about what is 4chan for people who don't know?
4chan is the largest English image board. It's a community of 12 million people who come to the site, hang out, post pictures, post comments.
Okay. And it's sort of like known as kind of like the meme factory or something, right? Is that right?
So I mean, it looks exactly and functions essentially exactly as Futaba. I mean, the style sheets are a little bit different, and there are some of the features. There's like a few different features, but I mean, more or less, it's kind of true. You can see Futaba is linked at the bottom.
Is not having an 4chan archive creating some kind of addiction? Is that your secret plan? Do you think that one day people will meet in a room and say, "Hi, my name is Dana and I'm a 4chan addict"?
Maybe.
On January 18th, a 4chan janitor creates a board on 8chan and starts leaking things. He confirms his identity by linking a picture hosted on the secret janitor board. In response, Moot makes a new blog post that states, janitors are now required to sign a legal contract that binds them legally and prevents them from leaking any sort of info. On January 21st, causing what will be remembered as the biggest shitstorm in 4chan history, Moot officially announces his retirement from the role of 4chan's acting administrator. As of today, I'm retiring as 4chan's administrator. From a user's perspective, nothing should change. A few senior volunteers, including 4chan's leading developer, managing moderators, and server administrators, have stepped up to ensure a smooth transition over the coming weeks. Several boards including A, V, G, Int, MLP, and S4S attempt to make a goodbye card for Moot. It's noteworthy to point out that A tried to reach over 10,000 signatures. Other boards also had their own unique commemorations as well. On the 22nd, QA, a board dedicated to making questions during Moot's announced last livestream, is added. On the 23rd, Moot has a livestream session lasting about 8 hours. 12 stickies on QA are maxed out. He ends the livestream with a misquote from Cowboy Bebop. "See you later, Space Cowboy." A is renamed to "See you, Space Cowboy," which is the correct rendition of the quote. On the 26th, A returns to his normal state. Moot's final Q&A is still embedded on 4chan's announcement page. QA is frozen, so a wave of shitposts can be deleted. On the 27th, after fears that QA was en route to get deleted, based on a unilateral declaration by its users, QA is now permanently a meta board, dedicated to discussion of the decade-long, and still counting, legacy of 4chan. On the 30th, ISIS comes to MLP and threatens to kill a Rainbow Dash plushie if trips aren't achieved in the thread. It didn't take long for an Anon to get trips, while more trips are garnered to kill the terrorists and their families. After this, S4S joins the fight, making S4S Tan the leader of MLP with quads, and permanently banishing the terrorists with quints. February 1st, a Super Bowl ad shows the main cast of MLP in Colts fan gear for about 2 seconds. SP has a meltdown and MLP has a good time. On the 25th, Cole reaches his 70 millionth get. 8chan's SP and 4get board steals the get, with the comment claiming this get for the 8chan army, with a picture of Wade Davis. It's instantly deleted with 0 replies before archive.moe could even save it, and the user was banned for breaking Rule 4. Co's 69,999,999th get is also stolen by 8chan, this time being archived by archive.moe before being deleted. On March 10th, shitposting on Pol hits an all-time high through speculation of World War III because of NATO drills. Vladimir Putin's sudden disappearance also adds on to the shitposting. Happening threads are then posted on Pol for the rest of the week. On the 19th, Part 2 of Death Grip's new album, The Powers That Be, titled Jenny Death, is leaked. MU is flooded with Jenny Death threads, over 45 present at one point. On April 1st, a robot on R9K starts a 10-day auction on eBay for a folder containing over 12,000 rare Pepe pictures downloaded from the board over the course of a year. Sounds familiar, right? On the 3rd, the eBay Pepe folder achieves the highest bid of over $99,000 with 126 bids. It's soon taken down by eBay. On June 16th, Donald Trump officially launches his 2016 presidential campaign. In his first speech as a candidate, he claimed that Mexico was sending rapists and drug dealers to the US. He also emphasizes building a wall on the Mexican border and promising that Mexico will pay for it. On poll, reception of his announcement was lukewarm at first, with some Anons agreeing with the stance on Mexico, but overall sentiments favoring candidate Rand Paul. A few days later, the first Trump general was created, but did not reach bump limit. July 12th, Nintendo president Satoru Iwata dies. Multiple threads are stickied on V, with one thread reaching over 800 replies in less than 10 minutes. On August 21st, a poster on B creates a thread providing pictures of a murdered woman with a timestamp. He claims responsibility for the murder and explains if Anons guess the victim's name, he will reveal the location of where he hid the body in 1999. Madness ensues, and the thread is soon deleted. On the 22nd, X creates a thread with the intention of catching the alleged killer on B. Anons quickly compile information and eventually discover the identity of the victim. Others then after report their findings to the FBI. On the 25th, the efforts of X to catch the serial killer are recognized by a famous Latin YouTuber known as Dros Rotsank, who proceeded to post a video about the event. This resulted in a massive influx of new users invading X, with the intentions to help solve the cold case. Much frustration was had, but the investigation continues.